Hi, everybody. Welcome to Controversy and Chaos. This is episode 80.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Yes,
ooh,
80. I didn't mess it up. And I only didn't mess it up because you asked me what 79 was this morning. And that's the only reason I know, because otherwise I'd be like, I don't know. Just gotta look
We
at my
here
notes.
though.
I don't know. 80.
In the canary yellow. This is like canary-ish.
Yeah, like a butter yellow. Yes.
Very soft.
Mm-hmm. Don't know where to start. There has been so much shit unfolding. It just be like you wake up one day, we're like, oh,
This is what we doing
this
today.
is what's happening. Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that. So for those of you who don't know, the people is fighting. The girls are fighting. Girls that
Some girls are fighting that have no dog in the fight.
have no dog in the fight.
They just the lap dog.
Just barking. And I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. Why are we entering ourselves in shit that have nothing to do with us?
Not a thing.
Neither party, like we literally, this shit has nothing to do. So for the people who don't know, for the rock you've been living under, I don't know. So Cardi B dropped her album, what, 2 weeks ago, or we enter it into week 3?
This, by the time they hear this, it will be week 3.
Okay. So Cardi B dropped her album 3 weeks ago, Am I the Drama? So there's been a whole lot of talk about what her first week's numbers were gonna be. And as you know, most times anything that Cardi B related comes out, there is a dark shadow to follow.
Mm-hmm.
And dark shadow being Nicki Minaj. She seemingly comes out of, yes, because that's what it is. It is. Like, who else is it? Like, all this Pink Wig, whatever you want to fucking call her, coked out Barbie. We have heard so many names. But it's just like, what's going on here? So Nicki Minaj enters the chat, unprovoked. Then JT enters the chat. Also, well, she could have entered, kind of.
Well,
you know, actually, I wasn't even mad at JT saying something, because it's just like, we know you're not going to get in the booth. The first week after the album dropped, perfect. Magnet is directly about you. We know it's about you. No names were said, but girl.
So yeah, I don't feel like she was wrong. I don't feel like she was wrong for responding. No. I feel like, okay, you responded that first week. That's what you had to say. Y'all had y'all little back and forth exchange. Cool. But then the next week, Pink Wig gets in the ring and starts, and then you just randomly insert yourself and start replying to tweets and things that didn't even have your name on it, or to her sister. Like, her sister could have been talking about anybody. I assumed when I read the tweets that her sister was talking about Ice Spice. That's what I thought at first. But
it just kind of gives, I wanted anything to be relevant in the conversation. So I'm going to insert myself even when it doesn't apply. If your antics, whatever, the first couple of days about Magnet, cool. When you came out and said something, cool. But even when that happened, you didn't handle that well.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't handle that well. Like, sometimes, I don't know, like when you have been mollywopped on the internet so many times, I would be like, you know what, maybe I'm just not good at this. I cannot talk shit back and forth with this person. And it's like, she be making the tweets and I'd be like, hello?
But even when she did
that didn't make sense.
Her voice memos or whatever on Spaces is like, you were literally just pretending to be Pink Wig. Like, even the inflection of her voice, I'm like, bitch, you don't even talk like this. You don't even read like this. Like, where is this voice and inflection? Like, where your Florida accent go? Like, I'm confused. This is not who is talking right now. It's like Pink Wig possessed her, and then she just started cosplaying as Nicki Minaj. And then furthermore, it's like, for somebody who's beefing with a bitch, why do you know all the lyrics to the whole album? She know the album front to back. Like, why?
Because you are a fan. And it's just like, bitch, just be a fucking fan. Because one thing the internet does not do is forget, and it do not let you lose. It will turn you every which way but loose. They will resurface a video from 12 years ago. They will go find some shit that you said. And not only just one thing, they will string together multiple occasions, multiple interviews, multiple edits. You in a club, on multiple cases posted by your social media to show that you are a fan.
Like, you love that girl down.
Because that be the thing. I have never disliked a bitch and clocked what she was doing. If I don't fuck with you, I don't know you exist. You are dead to me. I really have no clue about the happenings, your comings, goings, anything. And that be the thing. It'd be like, for people who be having so much energy and animosity, y'all be obsessed because you went on that fucking album and clicked play.
Multiple
And
times, because you know the
multiple
lyrics.
times.
The lyrics.
Multiple times. And that first day one, them lyrics wasn't even up. So you had to listen multiple times, undownload, and then re-download for the lyrics to pop up because everybody had to do it.
Or you had to go to genius.com and type in what the fuck you was looking for.
And that was even more crazy. If you opened that Google app and typed in so you could read the words, that's even more crazy. All for a bitch that you don't like, all for a bitch that you believe that you're above, that's a fraud, that's all of these different things. I've never been so obsessed about a person that I don't fucking like.
I've never even been obsessed with a person that I do like.
That part.
Yeah.
And still, you ain't addressed some of the major things. So it's like you doing all this yap, and it's like, bitch, well, address it.
The only thing she's addressed is what? Record sales, where baby.
I don't even know this whole thing about people magically caring about numbers. I have never, ever looked at what an album sold. I have no idea. I don't care if the shit slap. I don't care if you sold one fucking copy. The shit fucking slaps. I have never cared, and I don't know where this obsession with numbers have come out. It's just, it don't make sense.
Mm-mm.
And then as the tweets keep going on, it's like, what is the conversation here? Okay, the first week's numbers came out. Cardi B's album sold 205.
Yeah,
I think 205,000.
Mm.
Like, that's not a small.
She didn't outsell Pink Wig because Pink Wig did 228. That's what they said.
Okay. So Nicki Minaj sold 228,000 copies. Cardi B sold 205,000 copies. In 2025, the ability to sell an album and to have those kinds of numbers is amazing, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
Literally. But it's just like, now all of a sudden, why is there such a big difference between 26,000 albums? And then JT jumping in the mix, and it's like, your shit only sold 26,000 albums. So you're the difference. The 26 went to you. What are we talking about here? How could you be like, oh bitch, you're fake, you're a fraud, you can't sell, nothing happened, and bitch, I sold 26,000, not 226, just 26.
I will say,
like, what are we talking about?
In this conversation, I never heard Cardi B with my own ears say that she was going to outsell Pink Friday 2. However, the Barbs did conjure up some video where she said it. So I don't know if it's AI. I don't know if it's real. I didn't see it in real time, but there is a video somewhere on the internet of Cardi saying she was going to outsell Pink Friday 2. Allegedly. I could understand that being like, oh bitch, I thought she was going to outsell me. Okay, cool. But to take it to where it has gone does not make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. Where it has gone doesn't make sense. But if you said that, okay, cool. When the numbers come back, yes, I can address you as the person who actually did it. Imagine me arguing you down about what another bitch did. That's the problem. And that's the problem that I have with JT. It's like, you're inserting yourself and trying to argue on someone else's behalf. You are not the person. You ain't the one selling the records. Nobody came to see you. So how are you arguing what another person did? How are you arguing about one of the best rollouts that we've seen? I don't understand that. Those kind of trash,
saying
it was
where
was it a trash rollout? Where was it anything? And it's just like, I don't get the goalpost moving, because it's like, we know artists who have sold merch along with the purchase of their CDs. I got 2 boxes from Beyonce that I ordered sight unseen. I have no idea what's in the box. I'm going to purchase it. Physical copy, being able to make someone buy a physical copy that you can't even play, because I don't have a CD player. I won't ever play these. They'll be wrapped in the plastic for the dawn of time. Yeah. So to make someone physically buy a copy of something that they can't even use, that's how you sell fucking records. Mm-hmm. That's how you do it. You make vinyls, you do all of these things. Even if there's collectors, people still have to purchase the physical product versus just using their streaming service that they pay for monthly for whatever price you bought it for. Whether it was $4.99, Pink Friday 2 was also on sale for $5.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we're looking at apples to apples. You can't be like, oh, but she had to put it for $4.99, bitch. Oh, girl did the same thing.
So what?
Like multiple different album covers, all of these different things. The only difference is you did one shoot and just had a bunch of different poses versus multiple shoots, and they're all different. That should just kind of like, it doesn't make sense, and it's just like those things get
But I
furthermore
think
hater.
in general, Nicki is constantly weaponizing and moving the goalposts because she knows that barbs are not intelligent. I'm sorry. She knows that there's two different types of barbs. There's the ones that were so young that they don't remember. The North,
Remembers.
we remember. We remember '08 through such and such. Okay, we know we was there. Middle school and on, we know we was there.
We was there. We was
These
in the internets. We was on
these
Twitter.
new
We was on
barbs,
YouTube. We was everywhere.
these were 5, 6, 7 years old. They don't know a thing about anything. So they just know what's present day and what she has painted the narrative and story to be. They don't even know why her and Little Kim don't like each other. They just know that that's a thing. They don't know. They don't know who Keys is and how you went on YouTube and looked up Keys from Baltimore roasting and dissing Nicki. Like, y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? So you have
You got
those
to do
barbs.
your research and your Googles and
You got
learn your
to.
history.
Exactly. And guess
Learn
what?
your
Even
history.
during that time period, I love Little Kim, all this stuff. We still was rocking with Nicki Minaj because it's like, oh shit, well, who cares? Like, whatever. It's not that deep. But I feel like that's also because Little Kim knew who she was and was just like, go ahead, karma gonna get you, boo. It is what it is. And here we go. All these clips surfacing of what Little Kim said, what happened 12 or however many years ago, or longer, maybe.
Longer at this
And
point.
yeah. And boom, here we are, Nicki doing exactly what she did back then. And it's just funny because it's like, then you have the barbs that are just straight up delusional and stupid. You're not even young. You're just an art.
Dumb.
You're just, yeah.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, for a person, like you said, who was there, I just be looking like, how are we just rewriting? We just making up shit now. We just making up whatever fucking narrative we want. It's like, that's not what happened. It's not what happened at all.
A video came up six years ago, from 6 years ago. Remember when Cardi had that orange wig? She was sitting in a hotel and she gave her opinion on the whole Nicki Minaj and her beef situation with Motorsport. The same exact conversation stands still right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same shit. That, like, truth be told, Cardi just, well, first of all, she only has 2 albums, which Pink Wig and the Barbs love bringing up. But even with that, Nicki has however many albums. Out of all of those albums, I need you to name the ones that had impact. Pink Friday. Well, I could say the Pink Print.
No, because people ain't really fuck with Queen.
They didn't. I liked Queen.
People
though.
did not fuck with Queen. And that's the God honest truth. The shit started, like, she really started unraveling when Queen did not do what she thought it was going. That is where the unraveling began. Yeah. And it was just like
2018, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Girl, it was just like somebody kicked the ball and yarn down the street. It was just everywhere. So
Pink Friday. The Pink Print, that's when her and Meek Mill were together. That's when she was sky high, literally and figuratively. I would say Queen had a big impact just because Queen came out when, like, there was multiple girls really, like, doing they shit. And I think Queen was good. And that was it. Pink Friday too. And I can name you 2 songs on Pink Friday 2, and that's only because of social media. And I've listened to that album multiple times. Fuck the Club Up and Everybody. That was it. I can't name you off the top of my head another song. Even when she does features with, like, who should be doing features with, like, Juice WRLD and Uzi and all these random songs that she be doing, I can't tell you nothing about it. And you know how I am. Even though she as a person gets on my last fucking nerves, I am someone who, in the past, because after all this has transpired, I've changed my mind. I can no longer be Switzerland, okay? I am someone, I know, it takes a lot. I don't know. I'm someone who can separate the man from the art. You know what I'm saying? If I like the music, it's a good jam. I'm sorry.
You love a good hood jam.
I love it. Not even a hood. I just love a jam, okay? I love a jam. So, in certain instances, I have been able to be like, yeah, I don't really fuck with this person. I don't really like them, but that's a jam. You know what I'm saying? The jams don't even hit enough for me to, you know what I mean? The jams ain't jamming. And I think that we have to acknowledge that, yes, Nicki Minaj is a dope lyricist, MC. She is the queen, I would say the queen of rap, okay? Rap. However, comma, when it comes to making universally undeniable, unfuckwithable songs, no, baby, absolutely not. Because even everybody, that song went viral. The little kids liked it, the TikToks liked it. Personally, the song was fucking annoying to me. I listened to it,
I
but
feel like the kids liked it because of
yeah,
trolls. Because that song was on the trolls. I feel like that's why kids
and it was
really
repetitive,
liked it.
and they was doing a little
Yeah. Yeah,
like
that's why kids liked it. Like Harper liked
yeah,
it, but she
yeah.
also loves trolls. And that's where she was
Like
introduced to
Harper
the
probably
songs
does
that
not
she
know who
sampled.
Nicki Minaj is. She probably
She
knows who Cardi
doesn't.
B is. She knows who Beyonce is.
Yes. The other day she told me, I love Beyonce. She's
Yeah,
the coolest. I said, and you're
yeah,
right, sister. You're right,
absolutely.
sister.
You
She's the
know,
coolest.
and as we say in my house, we love Key Brown. Like I'm just saying,
Like
like the kids know the
the
art.
things
You know
that
what I'm
they
saying?
need to
Like
know, they
they
need
know.
to know.
And I feel like the difference is yes, Nicki Minaj can and will be the queen of rap. However, she is an icon and a legend because she's a great rapper and a great lyricist.
But
And she's been
a
able
full bodied song,
no, she's not a good.
no.
She's a rapper that was able to go pop because the opportunity was there. If all the girls that are out now had came out earlier, yes, Nicki Minaj would be seen as a top dog because of her penmanship. However, as far as the trajectory, no, that star power she has because she's just polarizing and animated. But at some point, that animation shit, I'm a grown ass woman. I don't want to hear that. I
Yeah.
don't. I don't. I don't want to.
Yeah, it seemed
Yancy
like
said it the
it's
best.
kind
Like,
of
oh,
like a novelty.
I don't want to hear that. Shut the like rap, bro.
Sorry.
Like,
But yes, it just kind of becomes certain things become gimmicky and they become a novelty. And now it's just like I don't need a toy with my meal. I
oh,
don't need it. I'm cool. I will be cool if the meal was just good. Like through
yeah.
and through. That's all that I want. I don't want the little toy at the end. Like
Mm-mm.
when I go to Chick-fil-A and get my kids meal, I swap out the little toy for an ice cream. I like the meal to be better. Don't give me this fluff. Don't give me this extra shit. And I agree. I feel
And
like
even if you do, even I don't mind you know me, I live for the drama. But the drama hasn't grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we still talking about Barbies and giving Kmart? Kmart has been dead for so many years. Can you elevate a little bit? Like, that's my biggest issue with Nicki Minaj as a brand overall. You have been the
there is
same.
no brand. I don't
You've
think
been the
that
same
there's a
bitch
brand.
since I was in seventh grade. I am about to be 32 goddamn years old with 2 kids, daughters at that. You think I want to be? I need something else. Like you bore me, and this is coming from someone who likes all the rap. Well, not all. I like a lot of rap girls. I like Coi Leray. I love Mona Leo. I love Doja Cat. I love so many of them. I am a music girly. So the simple fact that Little Miss Animation, old Dalmatian, can't change her damn spots. Why? There has to be more. Your branding sucks. Everything you put out looks fucking cheap. I tried to go buy the Pink Friday nails, but they just look so cheap and they were just too expensive. I could buy better nails on TikTok shop. I'm not wasting my money just because you're Nicki Minaj. I'm cheap. I don't care. Like, it just pisses me
Not even
off.
cheap. You just not about to piss on me with a bum ass product and tell me it's raining. No,
Yeah.
like
No, I'm not buying
we
your
could
shit.
have
I would
we could
rather
have came harder than that. And it's like this is
literally
what you
like
put out.
she
It just be
half
feeling
ass
like
does everything. You and your
everything.
fucking your green screen photo shoots, bro. It pisses me off. Like I can't. Sorry.
It just be like,
I'm getting too emotional.
but it kind of just be that. And like watching the series of tweets, it just be like what, like from Queen to now, watching her unravel has been it's literally like a train wreck that you just like, you see the train coming, move, and it's just like it's not happening. I don't know what that is within her, because I could never see myself being so consumed with somebody else when I know that I'm fucking great. Like, I don't understand people who are just like, it could
Being
only
great doesn't
be
matter.
one. I don't
She
I
wants
don't
to be
get
the
that.
only one. But like
But
I
I feel
said,
like that kind of
her and Cardi B are
negates
not
your
even in the
greatness.
same. Well, no, not even that, because I'm not gonna say that because there's only one Beyonce, there's only one whatever, right? But it's like you're putting these girls in your class. You're making it seem like they're your peers. You're talking to them crazy. You want them to lick your boots. And then when they respond like, hold on, bitch, you're doing too much. Now you want to say, oh, why are they talking to me like this? That you're putting them there. Like it doesn't make any sense. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are not in the same class.
No,
Whether
and
you're
that was
talking
a tweet,
about
and that was a tweet that
like
Cardi ate with. It was just like, why are you so obsessed with me and what I'm doing? If you have a 10-year head start, we
she
are
hates
10 years
Cardi B,
apart in age,
but that's why
in
she hates
career
Cardi
lane.
B, because Cardi B, like we said the last time we talked about Cardi's album in general, Cardi made it realistic for other girls to come in and get their shit off. That's why she hates Cardi B. And then she uses all the other girls that have come up after then to try to downplay Cardi or use them as her minions, and it backfires. Even with the Ice Spice thing, like I'll even give Ice Spice her tens when it comes to like, okay, yeah, you wanted to acknowledge the team up from Cardi, okay, I mean from Nicki, okay, cool. She has acknowledged Cardi's, doing in the music industry and opportunity that she was awarded because of Cardi. We talked about that. And she also gave Nicki her tens too. But the minute Nicki tried to pull the wool over her eyes and sign her, even though she was already signed, then now all of a sudden it's fuck Ice Spice. Like, you want to be able to pull a Drake. How Drake did McConan, that's how Nicki wants to do these girls. And she has never had the opportunity to do it. And that's why she's
Got
mad.
the club going up. That was a great song.
Yes.
But yeah, it'd be so sad to watch, to the point it's just like, I just gotta leave. I can't. And it's like, you can't escape it, because here it is. Like, I can't turn on any app without seeing this. But even as the time go by, like, okay, we could go back and forth for days, but why? Nothing. Like, going back and forth is going to change nothing.
And it doesn't change my opinions or views on either party. I still think Cardi B is who Cardi B is. I still, like, from start to finish, the album slaps, both albums now. Nicki Minaj, I still can say that you are a phenomenal rapper and yada, 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 yada. I don't like you, though. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
and
as a person,
when you driving around outside, when's the last time you heard Nicki Minaj just out in real life? Okay, so yeah,
accurate. I don't know.
That's it.
I truly don't.
And I'm sure by the time they see this, there'll probably be a million other things, because JT is supposed to be dropping on Friday. I don't know what. Allegedly, Jay-Z has cleared the Big Pimpin' sample, so Meg could go at Nicki. I don't know how true that is, but we shall see. I don't know. The week is still young.
Now, if Megan entered the chat, the internet's gonna break, and somebody's going
a rapper.
Somebody's going to lose their mind.
And I feel like that's the other thing. Sorry. Megan, I feel like is a better comparison or a competitor for Nicki. Her whole aura and like rapping skills and all that stuff. Yes, I think Cardi B can rap. Yes, she gets help, blah, blah, blah. Her delivery, I like.
Nobody is fucking with the delivery. A lot of it be the delivery, because I think everybody can't, a lot of people cannot do both. A lot of people cannot rap well and do a good song and deliver it well. A lot of people cannot do that. And I feel like that's why a lot of people struggle to Nicki Minaj's point. The song overall quality, not that good. And I can also say kind of sometimes the same thing about Megan. Megan can give you a catchy thing, so you guys have one-off catchy things, but I think putting an entire song together, sometimes a lot of times I feel like it's lacking, and it's like, oh, I'm not feeling that. Like, the bars was cool, your delivery is good, your flow is great, the visuals are amazing. However, the song itself is not it's like an 85%. It's like that. It's like something's not right. It needs something in there that just like makes it stick in its totality.
Right. Like the replay value of it all.
Right. And I think sometimes just being able to rap well does not transition into replay. Not for everything, because like then everybody will be listening to a lot of albums front to back all the time if we're just looking for someone's rapping ability. But if I'm riding in my car, you damn right, I want some shit that sound good. I want some shit that I want to sing along to. Yeah, I know the words, this was cool, but I need something that's
I even want to laugh a little bit.
Yes, like I need
like
something that's
Cardi B
going
be
to
saying
grasp.
stuff that's like, why the fuck did you even say that?
Cause why do you want to hold his dick while he pee? Why would
Like,
you say that?
are you well?
It
You
just
are
be
not.
so like she just be saying something, and I be like, and I know she's dead ass serious, and it's just like, why would you say that? But that is hilarious.
Yeah,
It's fucking funny.
all character and personality, like
But yeah, it's like those
authentically.
things. Yes, it's those things carry. But I think you're right that Megan, Nicki are the comparison. So
Hmm.
I kind of hope Megan does not enter the chat, but I think that from the Bigfoot situation, I don't think she really ever really responded after that. So I feel
Yes,
like
she
if
did.
she going,
With
I thought she
his,
responded
didn't she?
before that.
Oh,
No, I
maybe
thought
I don't know.
his was before that.
Okay, okay.
Because I think that's when, yeah, because when his came out, then that's when Party made a song back to her
Oh,
after
right, right,
his came
right.
out. And
Yes, yes, yes.
then the whole Bigfoot lied on your dead mama, that shit came out. That was the
That
succession.
that whack.
Girl, that was the
Anyway,
succession of that.
yeah.
So it's just like I think that Megan has just kind of like disappeared. She living her happy ass life, and that's fine. I don't think that she should enter. Just stay out. But low key, I do want to hear her over Big Pimpin'. But still, I don't know. Save it. Not right now. It's
I
too
mean,
much.
I think she can enter the chat and give like a little sprinkle of something, and if the
But
bait is
this is
bitten,
not the chat. This ain't a chat that you could just dip your toe in. If you're going to enter in this chaotic situation, this hurricane that is brewing, you have to just jump straight in. You cannot tiptoe like, oh, I'm gonna just ease this out. No, you gonna have to. If you gonna step, you gotta be 10 toes,
yeah,
not one toe. We gotta be in
yeah,
it. So if she ain't ready to get in it, then stay out,
okay,
because we have seen, I mean, some people, it's not going to be like the other girls where it's like, girl, you're a light pack. I don't even have to respond to you. Hennessy is going to handle you. I don't even
right.
have to address you. And that'd be another thing about JT. She be tweeting and going off, and it's just like, Nicki Minaj be paying her dust. Dust. How embarrassing.
When she said, when she was comparing one of Cardi's songs and was like, it didn't even beat Red Ruby. How do you know Nicki Minaj's stats? You're dead as a barb, even though that lady made you get on live and humiliated you.
That part. That's why I say the internet do not let you forget, because the video could be pulled up. We could pull the footages up easily on Twitter, TikTok, or Instagram of you allowing yourself to be humiliated.
For nothing, because nothing came of it. You was
Nothing.
on Super Freaky Girl with Bia and Akabar, and who else was on there?
I didn't even know they was on there. So that's how much replay that had. I don't know those other girls.
And that's the other thing. Akabar, she's not a bad rapper. She's actually pretty good, but she's a nut and she can't make a good song.
Then what? Then stay out of the chat.
And this is also why I find it funny, because Sukihana cleared JT. I can't even talk right now. Cleared JT with the, you ain't a city girl, you a shitty girl.
Oh my God, Suki. Like that's what we should be concerned about. Like, you really not.
You never came back from that, shitty girl.
Never. Because somebody reposted it, and when I tell you, I was like rubbing my feet together, cackling. I remember that because I'm just like, Suki, why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
That be the thing. When you try to come for people who own who they are, you really can't say nothing about them. It's
What you
nothing
gonna
that you
say?
could say about me. Oh, bitch, what you gonna say? I'm a hoe? Okay, bitch, I told you that. What else are you going to say about me? I own everything. Those are the kind of people that you cannot go toe to toe with. You cannot.
Like, realistically,
Because
what are
there's
you gonna,
nothing that you're gonna say. All JT says in every single argument with anybody that she gets into is like, she loved to call somebody ugly. Okay, next, when somebody gotta be like, oh bitch, you ugly, that's how you know you don't have a good comeback. That is like roasting people 101. If you gotta go straight to you ugly, you have nothing. That lets me know that the clip is empty. It's nothing there. Bitch,
okay, I'm
nothing.
sorry. I know we have to end this, but it's just so funny because it's like,
this whole episode is gonna be dedicated to this because we haven't even gotten to
like
the shit from last night. Ain't no topic today. Ain't no fucking topic. This is it.
Okay. Well, JT just baffles my mind because when she was doing that like Nicki Minaj infused rant on Spaces, and she was talking about, yeah, and my man just spent $200K on my teeth. I had my teeth done 3 times. Why did you need to have your teeth done 3 times in the past 2 years? $200K? What?
I ain't gonna start no rumor, but that sounds like you got some other shit going on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna start no rumor, but I'm just saying why. That was that. Then
that's not a flex. That means you fucked it up 3 times. You fucked it up so many times. You had to get it done 3 times. 3?
And then
go to a proper dentist.
Not even that. When we're talking about botched surgery and she's talking about body image and all this stuff, baby, you can't live in that conversation. You cannot call Cardi B a guitar body when you look like a stuffed baked potato. Like, JT's body is not tea. Like, I'm sorry. And I don't body shame people because go ahead, do what you want. But when it comes to the bodies, like the surgery and syringe bandits, first of all, you can't in one mouth rap about wanting to be pretty like a transgender and uplifting surgery and cop syringes and all this stuff, and then try to use that same thing to downplay and shame and call somebody else ugly. I'm confused. The amount of stuff that you have done to yourself, that can't be your comeback. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
And especially when gotta clip be empty. You can't hang here.
Your body is not tea like that. Like, if you want, like, for example, I personally don't really care for Cardi's body, like this era of it. Okay. Like, I feel like she should have stopped surgeries a couple years ago. You know what I mean? But she said that she wants to look like the exaggerated blow up baby doll, whatever doll look, whatever. I personally don't like it. Cool. JT, you look stuffed like you can't breathe constantly. Like, there's only a couple girls whose body is actually tea that done went under the knife however many times. Carisha, I'm sorry, her body's tea. I don't care what nobody say. I like the way Carisha looks. Lotto, that's some good work, sister. That body's tea.
Matcha.
Sugar honey ice, tea. Like, you know, sweetie, body is tea. Like,
body matcha. Like, some people you can't know, because if we going down the back and we separating people by good surgery, bad surgery,
you on the other end of the spectrum, babes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't talk about that. I just be waiting for a good comeback that is actually centered about her. Don't tell me what another bitch did. Tell me what you did.
And on top of that,
don't tell me what everybody else is doing. Otherwise, shut up.
Your whole aesthetic is based off of trans and stripper culture, but you are, 1, body shaming, and 2, calling Cardi B a stripper. That's your whole aesthetic. That's your whole, like, everything. And we don't complain about it. The only thing I complain about with JT is, like, I don't like the ashy look. And I'm a black, both parents black, nigger, black girl. Nothing about me ashy. Go get the Vaseline now. I hate that she's ashy. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't understand the ash. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's.
And she not even, no, because even check the Getty ash. Oh. And I got black elbows. You know what I'm saying? I'm black, baby. I don't be ashy though. Get a partnership with fucking Vaseline. That's what I want to do.
Sorry.
You see Janae from Love Island? Dark skin, beautiful dark skin girl. Vaseline. Moisture. Got that brand deal. JT, go get you one. Sorry.
But yeah, you can't hang here. Move aside. Then last night, I thought on, was that Tuesday? Mm-hmm. Yesterday was Tuesday. Mm-hmm. I thought Monday night was kind of like on shut the shit down. Mm-hmm. When it was kind of like, I think Cardi's last tweet as well, like, why are you arguing with me? You're not in my class. You're 10 years older than me. Mm-hmm. You should be comparing yourself to the people that came out around the same time that you that's your tier of people. That's your class of people. Unfortunately, when it comes to rap, there was nobody else. So there's nobody here. So yes, you have to bump, and especially after she crossed over, which was after her first album. So you went that route immediately. There were a lot of poppy things on her first album. Mm-hmm. So that was the route. You went straight into pop. So now, yeah, you're in a whole different realm. I don't see you arguing and starting drama and going back and forth with those people.
Mm-hmm. I'm checking her Twitter to see if we miss anything. The last thing she tweeted pertaining to this 12 hours ago, and what she keeps telling Nicki, go ahead, drop the addy. You keep talking about some you in New York. Let's go.
Yeah. So
She's not
with
going
that,
to. That's never going to happen because Cardi has tried to fight this lady. Not saying I want to see them fight, but I'm saying she's tried to fight you a
at this
multitude
point,
of times.
let's just get to it.
Ra
Because
Ali didn't fight Cardi 2 months ago.
exactly, she got hit with a JBL speaker. So what else? Like at this point, what else is it? We're not gonna keep going back and forth on fucking Twitter. So either let's get to it or shut the fuck up and just don't ever speak about me again.
Mm-hmm.
Like at this point, that's it. Either fight, and once y'all fight, whoever wins, just that's the end of it, or let's just not talk anymore because the going back and forth is like, where is it gonna get us?
It's not going nowhere.
You can't like be big, bad, and bold, but then be like, oh, don't hit me. No, which is it? You outside or you not? You
and
outside
is scared
or you not?
Kenneth Petty. I'm sorry,
like you outside or you not. But as the children, when Nicki brought the kids into the situation, it was like, okay.
She told you 3 times.
I knew from that point, even just like talking about the pregnancy, I was like, okay, that's just not gonna go well for you.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, okay, keep going. And then now we mention the name.
Yeah.
Now,
which doesn't make any sense.
Which doesn't make sense. Why you talking about a 7-year-old little girl? You brought up a 7-year-old.
You said she looks like a roach and a monkey. The same stuff that you try to use to say that Cardi B calls black women, you're calling a 7-year-old a roach and a monkey?
Multiple times. Once you
your son's birthday.
Once you
wait
do
till
that
to the next day to do that.
No. Once you do that, all gloves is off. And that's what I'm saying. At this point, we're gonna have to fucking fight.
Yeah.
We like what you mentioned my kid by name. Now, all bets are off. Everything after this one, and the person who initiates it is the person at fault. I don't care what Cardi said because you took it here.
After she said, stop mentioning him.
After I said, stop mentioning my fucking kids, we could have kept it cool if you would stop mentioning my fucking kids. But you went in and you did it again. So now you get what you get. I don't care. If you throw the first punch, everything, it doesn't matter if somebody shot you. You started it. You don't.
And this might be very toxic of me. And Offset, I have a bone to pick with you because I don't care where you and Cardi B are in life right now. And y'all
nobody ever finna talk about my kid.
Ain't nobody ever about to talk about my kid.
And I'm gonna be quiet.
Sit there and watch by.
No, and you know he watching.
Yeah, because he's online posting, and you ain't saying nothing about.
Yeah, nobody.
Your kid by name. Your kid by name.
But this the second time. This ain't the first time. So we know how he get down. We know how he get down. We knew how he got down from the Bia shit because you ain't say shit then. So we already know how he coming. So I didn't expect him to say anything. But as a man, yeah, you look dumb as hell. You look even stupider as fuck than you do on a regular day. You could have just been your regular stupid ass on a Tuesday. But now you look like your stupid ass plus now we questioning your parenting. Now we question
but yet you just was posted up with Cardi B's father who brought the kids to come see you at your concert trying to play Daddy of the Year.
Yeah, no. Anybody talk about my kid, I'm scorching earth. I don't care what it is. Bitch, I will find the most vile thing. I will have you curled up on your 13th fucking reason if you mention my kid. So
wouldn't make it to a 13th.
Hello. I will be hunting you fucking down. Once you cross that line, whatever comes from it is your fault. You do not bring up people's kids.
And not only that, I just feel like...
And it's fucked up because the internet don't let shit die. No. Your kids on both sides will see it. Like this will be a thing one day that your kids will have to find out about. And some kids like,
well, Daddy, what you say?
What did you do? Yeah, so it's like, you ain't reply, you ain't said shit, you didn't do nothing. No,
you let that lady call me ugly and a roach and a monkey. Damn, that's crazy.
And a vulture,
a 7-year-old.
A 7-year-old, a 7-year-old. And that's where we really got to get into it. And also the fact that Nicki Minaj loved to say all this shit and then delete it. Like, oh, I just want to post it knowing that the internet's going to go screen grab it and I'm just going to delete it because you can't find it on my page. So you go, oh, it's AI. No, bitch, you said that.
Literally.
And
The
that's
posting
where it's
and
just
deleting is
like,
insane.
and that's where you got to get off the train. Just like, no, bitch, you is a low down, dirty bitch. You, I can't fuck with that.
Just
Y'all could have went at it about anything.
And I feel like,
yeah, I don't care about your brother, your daddy. I don't care nothing about no fucking adults. And your brother and your husband, those are facts.
Yeah.
That's not an opinion. Those are court documents. Those are facts that happen. Yeah. So fair game. Yeah. Nobody is deceased and nobody is a child. And she has brought up the dead and a child. So this is her track record. When you don't have nothing else and you got to steep to the lowest levels of low, that tells you, bitch, you've lost and you should just delete your social media. Just get up off the internet. Just remove thyself.
But I think,
like, ew, bitch.
This conversation on an everyday, to make this more relatable to the everyday girl, we did a podcast eons ago about the old bitches at work that hate on the young bitches. Okay. And this is exactly what that is. You've been on your job for XY amount, a Z time. You was big dog there. The new girl came in, educated, nicely dressed, likable, funny, all the things. She just want to get her check. She just doing what she want to do, you know, couple key, da-da-da. Not even thinking about taking your spot. Even if her supervisor says, hey, yeah, you could move up and take such and such's position. I ain't worried about that hoe. I'm just here to collect my check. It's just like, girl, why are women in their 40s and 50s, like, why they be like this?
So nasty. So rude.
Not all of them, but I'm just saying, like,
a lot. I don't know
someone else's paper. Go away. Like,
I think it's the fear of competition. Like,
but why do we have to compete? Why can't we be in the same? Like, I don't understand.
Because in there, to keep it in that same example, a lot of older women are used to being the only one. Whereas in our generation of women are much more educated. Pretty much all of us got degrees. So when we walk into a room, there's not just us. And for being a younger Black woman, I already know how much shit I done had to go through. So I'm going to help the next, like, we are very much more willing to help the next person. Whereas I think people, women in the generations before us, it's kind of like you got to earn your stripes. If I had to go through it, you got to go through it. And it's like, no, it actually is not supposed to be that way.
It's supposed to be survival of the fittest, sis.
Yes, it's supposed to be that it's easier for the next because you did something to actually be impactful and make it easier for the people that follow after you. Yeah. Be the example. Sometimes when you're the first one, heavy is the head that wears the crown. When you are the first one, you're going to have to face more challenges than the people that come after you. But the fucked up part is a lot of people just want to close the door and put bricks behind it because they never want you to achieve the shit that they have because they feel like if you didn't walk the same path that they did, then your story doesn't matter. And it's like, no, that's not what it is. Different times, different strokes,
like, I feel like
different folks.
Nicki, she's doing well in life. That's fine to what we know. But I feel like she would have been even more goated and elevated if she would have behaved like a normal human being. Like, you didn't have to be buddy and mentor these girls, but to constantly go out of your way and have a run-in with each one of them. Like, she even had beef with Coi Leray. Like, I can't name one rap girl that did not have a negative run-in with Pink Wig. And whether some of them concede and bow down or whatever, JT, you know, Bia, like, okay. But there's not one who she didn't either make them be a lapdog or she tried to ruin them and it didn't work. She hasn't ruined or canceled anybody, not even Ice Spice, and that's telling.
Yeah, but I mean, but it kind of just like, even for that, it's just like, okay, girl, whatever your issue is, you need to go and address that elsewhere. It don't have nothing to do with anybody else. The person that made the impact and made it possible for there to even be all these bitches that you arguing with is not you.
Yeah.
Is not you. And I
Mm-mm.
think that that is the thing that really, really fucking keeps her up at night. Because when these new girls come out prior to Nicki Minaj, like shit, like ruining everything, all of those girls, when they come out and do their initial interviews, the person that they say that has an impact on them is Belcalis. They like, and most of them when they even like, because I feel like the interviewers be bringing up Nicki, and they're like, yeah, well, when she was out, she was the only one. But
Mm-hmm.
with Cardi, there's a lot of us. It was just like,
Mm-hmm.
you're accessible, you're relatable, you are the everyday girl.
And not only that,
And I
Cardi
think
B
even
posting their
to,
music. Like
yes,
I heard about Ice Spice because Cardi posted her to her story.
yes,
Like,
yes, exactly. That was some people's first introduction to Ice Spice, because yeah, it was gaining traction on TikTok, but it was a
but
younger,
not our age
not
group.
our age group on TikTok. So you have to, everything is an algorithm. In order to get for the older people, it's going to come from somewhere else, which
Mm-hmm.
it entered in. So it's like, yes, she made Ice Spice relevant for people who did not fucking know her. Never
Mm-hmm.
heard of it. What is this song? Heard it. And then, oh shit, I heard that shit on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, okay, that's the girl. Then you started seeing like what Ice Spice looked like and her like video of it popping up, and not just other people using the sound on the videos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the algorithm got an algorithm and bring you back to the original
Mm-hmm.
after you found out from the fourth hand. But it's just like, I just don't understand. You could have done so much more, Nicki, with your legacy if you just weren't a hater. And
And
that's
now
what it
being a
boils
hater
down to
is
at
a
the
part of your
end
legacy.
of the day. Being a hater is synonymous with you now. And that is truly the thing that is the most unfortunate. That as great as you are, you'll always be a hater.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, what?
Like, why?
Look where we have gone. Like, look where we have fallen to.
Mm-hmm.
It's truly the fall from grace. It's just like the tumble at this point, because it's just weird.
Very.
Literally
Very.
makes me scratch my head, because I just don't know. And then the obsession with Rock Nation is killing me, because make it make sense. It could be like,
Even Cardi was confused. Like, I'm not signed to them. Like, why are
like,
you
what does
mentioning
this
Rock
have to do with, like, why do you keep inserting Desiree and like all of these different things? Like, what does this have to do with the situation at hand? Again, if I
Not a
really
clue.
feel that somebody took something from me, stole something from me, did me wrong business wise, and I can prove that, I'm taking that shit to court, not Twitter. So if we're not taking it there, leave it on the fucking playground. Because what is this? Why is this always a thing? No matter what she tweets, she will find a way to insert Rock Nation somewhere in the tweet. And it's just like, please make it make sense. Like, I don't get it. I just don't know how much further that this could go. Like,
I don't know where it could go. They're not gonna fight.
then what the fuck we talking about?
Nothing.
Like, this back and forth, this 8-year one-sided beef, I could literally never hear about this shit again. I would actually prefer to, because we're not going to get anywhere.
The only thing I want to hear is them
I don't
bringing
want to hear
back
anything.
Celebrity Deathmatch and making them little clay animals fuck each other up with
Yeah.
pink wigs, and
that, that shit would be crazy.
that
But
would
because
be.
that would be hilarious. But other than that, at this point, it's nowhere else for this to go. It's been 8 years. It'll just be a bitch fuck you and a bitch fuck you, and we cool. I don't fuck with you. Don't ever speak about me ever again. Let's just move on.
But I also want to say the fan bases they also need to let it go. But I can't even say that because Nicki Minaj talks directly to the Barbs and incites them to have this behavior, doxing people and all.
Yeah, they did it. She did it yesterday. Also, in one of her tweets and deletes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, you got to give them 15 minutes to do
and
what?
They do it to everybody. They don't just do it to rap girlies or Cardi B. Anybody
they
that
do
has
it to
any
regular
opinion,
people and putting their address on the fucking internet. It's just like, you kids are really have a lot of like
is she paying y'all? Like, are people not pressing charges? Because I would press charges. Is she going to
I
pay your
would.
bail money? I will get the law.
Like,
to
I'll
court.
ruin your life. I'll ruin
To
your
jail.
life. And no, because I feel like that's why people do it. Is because nobody really is like, oh, it's just a kid. No, bitch, I'm gonna ruin your fucking life. I don't care if you're 13
Yeah.
years old. That'll be the end of your motherfucking life.
You will have to be
Right there.
homeschooled. You will never go to college. Forget prom. No,
No.
I don't give a damn. And I'm coming for your parents too. They should have
Ruin.
turned your Wi-Fi off.
I will ruin everything. I will scorch fucking earth. So, sometimes people really need to have that energy and just like, please. And it be little kids. It's just like, could y'all please go do something proactive where if you're like, go outside, touch grass, go experience some real fucking life. Get off the internet. And you too, when your frontal lobe actually fucking develop, you will understand that this is all just a one-sided thing and one person is very delusional.
We know barbs. I've never been considered a barb, but I was in the fan base. Once you get to a certain age, you want nothing to do with this.
Yes.
Because you just see it for what it is. It's idiotic.
Physicotic. And then in the midst of all of this, I see a post from fucking Parkwood talking about what's the beehive buzz and what? Like Beyonce, I don't have no more money.
Not even
Don't come here talking about
giving us an update about Act 3. Just leave me alone. I don't want to hear nothing you have to say. Don't
come here talking about what's buzzing with the hive. What? Lady, go back on your boat in Capri. No. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see nobody from the Carter's Knowles family until 2026 and like the end of 2026 at that. Back the fuck up.
I want to see you, but don't put your hand out.
Don't come here with your hand out.
Yeah, put the hand away, growth sister. Like
that's what the hive is buzzing about. Put your hands away. Put your hands back in your pockets.
We don't got it.
We don't. You have been on our neck for what? Since 2022? With your hand out every fucking month.
You greedy bitch. No. Go away.
Just greedy. Jesus. Like, if you're trying to exit up out of the game and just be like, here, just give y'all this shit. Calm down. My pockets need to reflect all the shit that you got going on.
You even let us re-up. Like, Jesus Christ.
Nothing. Just Parkwood, don't make no more tweets. We can't do it. We don't want to do it. I felt like when I seen that, I felt like the Mr. Krabs meme. I'm like, yo, what's happening? What multiverse are we living in right now?
I don't know. Let's see. Did they upload anything after that? Let me check. My face recognition not working. What you trying to say, ho?
Like, I can't.
Parkwood. And then you just go mute. That's crazy about you.
It's like,
don't piss me off.
Stay out of it.
Don't piss me off. Let me put my post notifications on. This is stupid.
I don't have time for it. Don't have time for it. So yeah, it's just been a clusterfuck for the last 3 weeks. And the moral of the story is she most definitely is the drama.
I was about to say, Cardi, I hope you have your answer. Because yes, you are the drama. You are.
Damn.
Yeah.
We didn't get to talk about that goddamn phone call, but she was going off, and I'm like,
yeah, but I feel like you could tell there was more to the conversation.
Yes, obviously,
and I feel like Ice Spice
of the conversation.
I feel like Ice Spice had something to do with it being leaked, even if it wasn't her management or whatever. She knew it was coming, so there's that.
How people be recording these calls? They got
another
2 phones?
Phone.
Oh,
yeah, 2 phones. I've used my laptop before. You got voice memo on there, iPad.
True.
Apple Watch.
True. Well, clearly I ain't got no phone calls to record. If I did, noted. Anyway. Yeah.
Yep. Well,
so that was our synopsis, rundown, analysis. It was a lot going on. It was too much to have a topic and cram it in with this because now I needed to get to the bottom of this because this fuckery. And yeah. But the next episode that we have, I want to get into Love Island games because hopefully by that time I will be caught up. I'll be delayed.
How many episodes behind are you now?
When I started on Sunday, there was 10 episodes and I'm on episode 6. So I got some more days. I gotta lock in and literally just watch Love Island games from right now until tomorrow. I just gotta watch it. And yeah, we're gonna catch up. And then we're gonna talk about it because I have thoughts. Feelings about people that I previously had no feelings about. Yeah. So I'm going to catch up on Love Island games and then we're going to come and we're going to debrief about that. Because Sierra is a Love Island expert. She know everything about everything and everybody. So nobody perfect to talk about this with than her. So yeah,
Some of them I'm not familiar with their game. Some of the
but
French I
she'll
ain't
look
never
him
watched
up.
Love. Yeah, I'll do a
She'll
deep
look him
dive.
up.
I'll know what I need to know. But Love Island France, Malta, I didn't even know what fuck Malta was. I had to Google it. Heard about it,
I heard about
but
Malta
I didn't
from
know
Queen of the
where it
South.
was on the map. So some of those things I did have to kind of do my Googles on. But one thing about me, I'm gonna do my Googles.
Hello. But yes,
Mhm.
thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you in 81.
It's compelling, it's cutthroat, it's chaotic, it's clever, it's controversy and chaos, baby.